The arrival of a baby is a life-changing event. For the new family, it's an intense period of adjustment and learning. It's also an opportunity to discover each person's strengths. Every breastfeeding experience is unique. Breastfeeding is something that a mother and baby learn to do little by little. This video presents a few guidelines to help get started. There are two important things to remember. The mother should not feel any pain when the baby is properly positioned at her breast, and the baby needs to get enough milk to ensure that he grows well. Right after birth, the baby is placed on his mother's stomach, skin to skin. By protecting the family bubble, baby has time to explore and discover his new environment. All his senses are called into play. Baby actively seeks the breast. Baby's parents encourage and support these efforts.
Vas-y, cocotte.
Oh oui, ben.
Oh,
Oh oui, là, c'est
là,
parti.
là, elle l'a trouvé.
Vas-y.
Oh, ça fait du bien.
Newborn babies can stay awake and alert for an hour or more after birth. Sometimes baby isn't ready to take the breast right away. Skin-to-skin contact helps mother and baby get ready to breastfeed. Skin-to-skin contact with the mother stimulates baby to nurse and helps the mother produce milk by activating breastfeeding hormones. Snuggling with the father helps baby stay warm and feel secure. Skin-to-skin contact also helps to calm baby. It's a good way for parents to get to know baby and bond with him. The benefits of skin-to-skin contact come into play every time the mother picks the baby up. She can engage in skin-to-skin contact as often as possible right after birth and in the months that follow. Sometimes baby won't take the breast or is separated from the parents for a time. In this case, it's necessary to express or extract some milk in order to start producing more. The breast milk produced during the first few days is called colostrum. It's often yellowish in color. It comes in small quantities, just the right amount for a newborn baby. Colostrum is very rich in protein, vitamins, minerals, and antibodies and protects baby from infection. Each drop of colostrum is precious. Hand-expressing colostrum is an effective way to collect it. To feed baby colostrum with a spoon, he has to be fully awake and held in a sitting position. It's important to feed him slowly, at his own pace. Bringing baby home is a very emotional time. Becoming parents requires a lot of adaptation and adjustment. Teamwork is essential. When baby starts wriggling, stretching, or bringing hands to mouth, this is the best time to bring him to the breast. It's harder for babies to latch on when they're crying or agitated. It's easier to bring them back to the breast after calm is restored. Here are a few tips to help guide the mother in bringing baby to her breast. To get started, she makes sure baby is turned towards her and snuggled up close against her body. She positions baby so that her nipple is touching his upper lip. Contact between baby's chin and her breast stimulates him to open his mouth. It's best to wait until he opens his mouth wide before he latches on. This helps ensure that there is no pain during the feeding. When guiding baby to her breast, it's important for the mother to hold his upper back rather than pushing on the back of his neck or head. Pushing on baby's head or neck can make it harder for him to latch on. This baby is now properly positioned at the breast. Having his mother's hand on his upper back allows his head to tilt backwards. His chin is resting against her breast, and his nose is free. An easy way for the mother to remove baby from her breast is simply to raise his upper lip to let air into his mouth. This helps release the nipple without causing any discomfort. There are many different breastfeeding positions. The important thing is for the mother to choose one or two positions in which she and baby are comfortable. It's not necessary to try all the positions. In the reclined or laid back position, the mother lays back far enough that baby won't slide off. Baby is placed on her stomach. Baby can move into position freely, which makes it easier for her to latch on. In this position, baby can make full use of her own reflexes. This baby is using her arms and legs to crawl to the breast. Baby needs time to use her innate abilities. The reclined position can help make breastfeeding more comfortable. Baby is drawn to the scent of her mother's breast and stimulated by contact with her skin. It allows baby to use her hands to find the nipple.
Oui, bravo. Allez, vas-y. T'es presque encore. Allez, vas-y. Il faut chercher sur...
Ça va bien. On s'occupe bien de toi. Oui. Ouais.
Tu te réveilles. Tu me dis, travailles-tu?
Sometimes the recline position doesn't work. If breastfeeding isn't comfortable or baby doesn't manage to take the breast, there are other positions the mother can try. In the traditional position, or cradle position, baby's head rests on his mother's forearm.
Doucement.
In the cross cradle position, it's the opposite arm that supports baby's back. If he's nursing on the right side, he'll be supported by her left arm.
Ça va? Mais pas longtemps, par exemple.
C'est bon, oui. À date, c'est son meilleur.
In the clutch or football position, the mother's hand is on baby's back. Baby can be in a sitting position or lying on her side and is held like a football. Putting a pillow behind the mother's back gives baby more room. In the side-lying position, as in all the other positions, baby's body is turned towards her mother. Baby's ear, shoulder, and hip are aligned. In the saddle koala position, baby sits astride her mother's thigh. During the first few days, when baby latches onto the breast, the mother can be surprised by the feeling of the baby sucking. Some mothers feel some discomfort during the first few seconds of breastfeeding. If there is any pain, it's important to make adjustments in the way baby is latching on. Here are the words of a mother who endured pain for too long.
Alors, est-ce que ça te fait mal en ce moment? Non, pas du tout. Puis au début, est-ce que tu as eu mal un peu?
Oui, pas mal.
Ah oui?
C'est la prise du sein du bébé à la longue. On s'est comme adapté l'un à l'autre, puis on a trouvé la bonne prise finalement. Parce qu'au début, c'est sûr que c'est une adaptation de l'un à l'autre. Je dirais une semaine après, à peu près, après l'accouchement, là, ça a arrêté de faire très mal.
Fait que t'avais mal beaucoup.
Oui, quand même.
Sur 10, tu dirais, t'avais mal à combien?
Je dirais 7 quand même.
OK.
Surtout dans les premiers jours, là, les 5 premiers jours. Là.
OK.
Puis j'avais même des petites gerçures,
ouais.
mais ça...
Pas bien, c'est décroché.
If there is any pain while breastfeeding, despite making adjustments, the mother should consult a resource person right away. This person will be able to help her. It's important to be able to recognize when baby is swallowing milk. It's harder to see baby swallowing colostrum because given the smaller quantities, there is less to swallow. After the mother's milk comes in, it's easier to see and hear baby swallowing. When baby swallows milk, his chin goes down a little lower and pauses for a fraction of a second before coming back up. The lit-up circle indicates that baby is receiving milk. Each time baby's chin pauses, he's swallowing milk. A sucking motion does not necessarily mean that baby is swallowing milk. It's normal for baby to take short breaks from time to time during a feeding. When he stops swallowing, the mother offers him the other breast until he's had enough. She can even come back to the first breast if she needs to.
T'as bien mangé, Coco? Hein? Whoop!
After the first week, these additional signs will indicate that baby is getting enough milk. For every 24-hour period, 8 or more feedings, 6 to 7 thoroughly wet diapers, 2 to 5 soft or runny stools, and baby is gaining weight as expected based on his growth chart.
Ton gros pipi? Ouais.
If baby falls asleep at the breast, isn't gaining enough weight, or feedings are taking too long, breast compression can make feedings more efficient. Here's how the mother goes about it. Using her whole hand, she compresses her breast for 5 to 10 seconds, releases the pressure, and then compresses it again. She repositions her hand each time and goes all around her breast. The compression should not hurt and should not make baby lose his hold on the breast. Compressing the breast helps baby get more milk, which encourages him to nurse. When breastfeeding improves, the mother will no longer need to use this technique. When the mother's milk comes in, or if her breasts are engorged, expressing some milk is a good way to help baby latch on more easily, or bring relief if her breasts are too full. Breast massage helps the milk to flow. It shouldn't be painful. The idea is for the mother to stimulate the milk flow by massaging her breast with her knuckles or another part of her hand. She goes all around her breast once or twice and then begins to express some milk. She positions her thumb on one side of her breast and her first 2 fingers on the opposite side. She will find the best distance with practice. The mother presses her thumb and fingers into her breast tissue and brings them closer together like a set of pliers. She avoids sliding her fingers along her breast, as this could irritate her skin and make it harder to express milk. She may only get a few drops of milk the first time. She will get better at it with practice. An electric breast pump is sometimes needed when baby won't take the breast or to increase milk production. Breastfeeding support groups can provide information on how to use them.
Ça va, t'es bon, t'es bon, c'est bon, t'es bon. C'est qui le champion?
Every breastfeeding experience is unique. Every baby is different. Some babies nurse on a regular schedule. Others are unpredictable. The frequency and length of feedings will vary from feeding to feeding and from day to day. After a while, the technicalities of breastfeeding will fade away and it will get easier. To sum up, to help baby latch on properly and make breastfeeding comfortable, it's important to recognize when baby shows signs of being ready to nurse. Let baby open his mouth wide before taking the breast. Recognize when baby is swallowing milk. Make adjustments in the way baby is latching on as soon as there is any discomfort or pain.
Tu es une comédienne, hein?
Breastfeeding support groups and other resource persons can provide crucial support to women who wish to breastfeed. When feedings are comfortable and painless and baby is regularly gaining weight, these are signs that all is going well. The success and pleasure of breastfeeding don't depend on any particular technique. All around the world, women breastfeed in 1,000 different ways.
T'as vu encore? Encore. Le côté.
Confidence comes with time and practice. This video has suggested a few pointers to help each mother find her own way to breastfeed.
Bébé, bamou, boyoma, abou, papa, Claudella, amou, mami, Anna, bébé, capinda, mine, kum, habou. Bébé, bébé, pilote, Seigneur. Bébé, bébé, tido, gatsa. Mou papa Claudella, mou mama Dania. Bébé, bébé, dilo, gatsa.